Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would show you how I sleep well with some hints and tips and a few products I use to help me get a really good night's sleep. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, please like and please share. Right, so sleep, we know it's very important. It's important for our body, we all have to do it, and it's great for the skin and well-being. So obviously you have a good night's sleep and you're sleeping well, your skin's vibrant. Don't call it beauty sleep for nothing. And also, you feel more, you're more ready for the day ahead. Now, when I start my routine, I would say it literally starts in the morning when I get up for the night after. So for instance, I wake up in the morning and I always go outside, tend to walk the dogs, which helps because you're getting the vitamin D even in the winter. Now obviously if you're not getting so much vitamin D, it's really important to take a vitamin spray or a vitamin tablet of vitamin D. Now I use the Better You in, it's a 3000, it's their higher grade. I'm not sponsored at all, and I do buy this in Holland and Barrett, and I do 2 or 3 sprays under the tongue so it goes into the bloodstream quicker, and that's enough. That's all you need for your vitamin D, regardless if I'm walking or not. And to be honest, I take it even in the summer, so really important, vitamin D. Now, when it comes to caffeine, I'm definitely a tea drinker. Don't have so much coffee, but I do tend to stop at about 1 o'clock-ish because I don't want too much caffeine in my system, because I know that's going to hype me up and not going to sleep so well. So I do tend to sort of stop around that sort of 1 o'clock time. Now, another thing I like to do is I have my main meal at lunchtime and have a lighter supper. There's nothing worse than going to bed on a full stomach, and obviously then your body's trying to sort of aid its digestion, and rather than actually concentrating on the melatonin and sleeping. So I do tend to have my main meals at lunchtime. Now, when I'm getting ready for sleep, obviously it's easier in the winter time because it's getting darker earlier, and I do like to have a lovely warm bath with magnesium salts that helps calm down the nervous system, and it gets into the body and it's natural, and I just love it. It really does help aid sleep. Now, when it comes to going to bed, obviously take up makeup and once you've had your bath, but with the bath I also do a body brush to get the lymphatic drainage going, always body brush, and then I apply oil. Now I tend to use olive oil on my body and sesame oil on my feet, and on both of those I do like to use an organic and as natural as possible, so unrefined. Now when it comes to bed I always make a drink, and I tend to use a full fat milky drink. You can use almond oil if you don't have dairy, and in that I tend to put, first of all, I make sure I put it into a saucepan, not in the microwave. So I put it in a saucepan, I let it boil up and then cool down, and then I add in some turmeric, nutmeg, ground ginger and some cinnamon, and I tend to put in about 1/4 teaspoon of each, and then I put it into my mug, and then after I put in another 1/4 teaspoon of organic honey just to sweeten it up, and it just settles the stomach and it just settles me ready for a good night's sleep. Now when it comes to going into bed, I do have, I did buy a little something a few weeks ago which I would highly recommend. Again, I'm not sponsored, I just want to show you this. And it's a pillow you put between your knees. Now I am a side sleeper. I have tried sleeping on my back to stop the wrinkles, but I end up tossing and turning. So by putting this between your knees, it keeps your spine straighter, so you're not all skew with, and so it's actually better for your spine. And I do find my face, I'm not scrunched so much, I'm slightly elevated because I'm more in alignment. I would highly recommend. I did think it was a bit of a gizmo gadget, but it really does work. I paid about £20 in my local Boots, What's great also, it does come, it's all zipped up and it's foam inside with lots of holes, so you can take this off and wash it as well. Now, I have changed my pillow. Now, the pillow I'm using at the moment is a memory foam pillow because it supports my neck and my head, whereas before, you know, I'd sink into a pillow and there wouldn't be any support and I was getting a neck ache. So I have my memory foam pillow, which I think is brilliant. I bought it in Dunelm. I think I paid about £32, £33, and I always have a silk pillow because, again, you're not scrunching up the face. If you're having something like, if you use a pillowcase such as a cotton, it tends to wrinkle the face up slightly more, so you want something really soft. If more of a Christmas present, if you like, you can get even a nylon, a satin, something satiny, something to just be more slippery on the face, if you like. Now, another thing which I do sometimes is spray the corners of the pillow. I never spray in the pillow because you don't want any essential oils or anything being charged in the eve to your face. So I do tend to just put that on the outskirts. And I don't also like to use anything which isn't organic because I don't want to be breathing any synthetics, perfumes and scent during the evening. So I tend to go for somebody like Nils Yard, for instance. Nils Yard do a pillow spray and that is lovely. I think it contains vert de terre and lavender and chamomile, and it's just a lovely scent and it's organic, so I tend to just do a few sprays on the outskirts there. Now and again, if I am finding it hard to sleep, and this is a last resort, but I do recommend it, is I do some yoga nidra, which basically I don't like devices in the bedroom, but if I am desperate, get my earpods in and I'll just listen to, it's almost like a wind down of meditation, just body scanning and talking through, and it's called Yoga Nidra. But also there is Headspace and Calm and, you know, various other things on YouTube which I do listen to, and that can just get you calmed down so your mind isn't racing for the next day or anything. Another last little hint of a tip is also I always tend to have a pencil and just a small pad by the side of the bed, because if I've got any ideas and I'm trying to think about it, if I put it on paper, then I forget about it till the morning. So perhaps a small list of the things I need to do, and then I just stop and then I start to calm myself down, and then do my meditation, or my yoga nidra. So I hope these are useful to you. Again, please comment and tell me how you find, if you've used any of these techniques and if they've worked. And again, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe. Also, please like and please share. And I will see you in the next one. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. Bye.